Imagine discovering that something you avoid every day might not be the real problem. Many people believe that they need to completely cut out certain foods to keep their blood sugar under control. And maybe you're doing that right now too. Giving up things you enjoy, living in fear of eating the wrong things. But what if I told you that's not exactly the case? In reality, what truly makes a difference isn't simply eating or not eating, but rather what choices you make and how your body reacts to them. And that's where almost everyone goes wrong. Because there are natural, common, easy to find foods that can be much more balanced than they seem, and others that seem harmless but cause exactly the opposite effect. If you've ever been confused by this, stick with me until the end, because what you're about to see here could completely change the way you view your daily diet. And the most interesting thing is, it's not about extreme restriction. It's about understanding. Now think about it. Why do two people eat the same thing, and one feels good while the other feels that impact on their body right afterward? This happens because of something that almost no one pays attention to: the way food is absorbed. Some enter the bloodstream quickly. Others are released slowly in a balanced way, avoiding peaks. And when you start to understand that, everything changes. There are options that are naturally rich in fiber, bioactive compounds, and nutrients that help make this process much more stable. And no, you don't have to live giving up everything. Quite the opposite. You just need to know how to choose better. For example, there are small, convenient options that many people underestimate, but which contain a powerful combination of fiber and antioxidants. They help slow down the absorption of sugar and also contribute to the overall balance of the body. Other options are juicier, naturally sweet, and yet they can be consumed strategically without causing that roller coaster might eat it already effect. But here's an important point that few people talk about. Even a good choice, when consumed in the wrong way, can become a problem. Yes, quantity and combination make all the difference. And that's why simply following ready-made lists without understanding the context can end up harming you. Now let me ask you a quick question. Do you usually pay attention to how your body reacts after eating? Or do you just eat and go about your day? Because this simple observation can give you answers that no superficial content will give you. When you start noticing patterns like energy levels, mood, feelings after meals, you gain control. And that changes the game. Now, continuing, there are also those more well-known options which practically everyone has seen, but which hide interesting benefits when consumed consciously. Some are rich in water, others in fiber, and others in compounds that help maintain internal balance. And when you combine that with the right time of day and the right amount, the impact can be totally different. But here's the warning. Not everything that seems healthy works the same way for everyone. And that's exactly why so many people think that nothing works. In reality, what's lacking is strategy. Now, if this type of content is helping you so far, go ahead and leave a like and comment below. This helps me bring more content like this and reach more people who also need to understand this. Next, there is also a group of options that many people avoid out of fear, but which, when used properly, can be part of a balanced routine without any problem. The secret lies in how it's consumed. Consuming it alone in excess or mixed with other foods, all of this completely changes the outcome. And that's why understanding the basics already puts you far ahead of most people. Now, pay attention to this. Your body doesn't just react to what you eat, but to the speed at which it reaches your body. And when you choose options that digest more slowly, you avoid that quick peak followed by a crash. Result? More stability, more control, less feeling of being out of control throughout the day. And that, over time, makes a huge difference. Another point that almost no one mentions: repetition. There's no point in doing everything right one day and then reverting to the same old habits the next. Consistency is what truly delivers results. Small choices, made every day, build something much bigger in the future. And if you want to speed up this process even further, there are some options on the market that can complement this strategy. I've included some of the best known ones in the description for anyone who wants to take a look later. But continuing, perhaps the most important thing of all is to understand that you don't need to live in fear of food. You need to learn how to use food to your advantage. When you understand how to choose, how to combine, and how to adjust, everything becomes simpler, and that feeling of constant doubt begins to disappear. Now, before you go, tell me in the comments, have you noticed any difference in your body depending on what you eat? Share this, it might help other people too. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to like and share it with someone who also needs to understand this. And take a look at the links in the description because there are some interesting options that can complement this routine. Thank you for watching until the end. Now click on the video that's appearing on the screen. It will show you another important step that almost no one is paying attention to.